Hey guys, this is Sal and welcome to one more awesome episode of Weekly Mastermind session. And in this particular video, I'm going to share with you what all we saw in last 1 week of October month, as well as like the overall September month as well, and what all we can expect in this particular month. Because right now we have seen like a smaller correction in last like 2 weeks of September month, but in last 1 week of October month we have seen smaller correction and then like a strong comeback as well. So is this particular comeback going to sustain and give us all-time high zone and so on? That's what we are going to discuss further into this particular episode of Weekly Mastermind. And first of all, if you're someone who is new to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page as well, first of all, like welcome to our YouTube channel or even on Facebook page as well. And let's begin with what Weekly Mastermind is all about. Because Weekly Mastermind is something which I do every single week, and I post it on YouTube channel and Facebook page at 5 p.m. sharp, where we do the overall analysis of what all we saw in last 1 week, as well as like what all we can expect in 1 week or maybe 2 weeks and so on. So in this particular week, we have like Weekly Mastermind for 8th of October 2023, where we are going to look up at first market index, what are the current outperforming and underperforming sectors, what are the current week's weekly gainers and losers, some of the trending and tracking stocks, as well as some of the comparison stocks, which we have already covered up into last few videos. But today I'm going to give you like a follow-up for those patterns. First and foremost, we have market index where we have Nifty 50 almost kind of flat at 0.07% on the upside. Then we have Sensex up by 0.25. Then we have Bank Nifty down by 0.50. Then we have Midcap 50 down by 0.58%. Then we have India VIX, which is down by 10.04, which is good for Indian markets. And then we have USD INR, which is slightly increasing on the upside. And it is almost around the range of 83.23 in terms of price. That is USD INR. And USD INR can affect Indian markets as well. And that can give us like a smaller correction, which we already saw. But this particular correction is going to sustain, or like, are we going to go for the all-time high zone? Let's have a look at it right now. So we have Nifty 50 where we are having monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, but not walk off the band. We have green like an indecisive candle, which is being formed. And then we have weekly time frame where it is exactly taking a support on moving average and RSI 60 as well, which means it is mentioning that I am very bullish. And on daily time frame, it took proper 40 support and it gave proper reversal candle as well. And after proper confirmation since last 3 days, it is giving almost a rally from almost the zone of 19,300 till 19,650, almost around that particular zone within 3 days, which is like a very good comeback. And there is a possibility that we can head up towards all-time high zone and formation of uptrend as well once it breaks out of 60. Then we have Bank Nifty, which is slightly weaker as compared to Nifty 50, where we have monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, but not walk off the band, not even a green candle. Then we have weekly time frame, which is slightly below moving average, and it is already between 40-60, which is it is mentioning that it is in a sideways zone. And on daily time frame, it took almost 40 support, and right now it is also trying to come back on the upside. But there is slightly panicness, or you can consider like uh, Nifty 50 is a very good performing as compared to Bank Nifty so far, but Bank Nifty is what you can even experience so far. Like you might have already experienced, or maybe you can experience in upcoming few days, is that Bank Nifty gives very faster move as compared to Nifty 50 as well. And if banking stocks are performing really well, then it will not take time for Bank Nifty to become outperforming even as compared to Nifty 50 as well. So that's what it is all about. As of now, for the short term and the medium term trend, Bank Nifty is between 40-60, so it is in a sideways zone. Then if we look up at sector specific, then most of the sectors were on the downside, and like some of the weakest performing sectors were like energy down by 2.15. Then we have pharma, which was down by 1.90, and some of the best performing sectors were like realty, which was up by 2.05. And then we have Nifty IT, which was up by 1.75, which was a very good signal. And some of the flattest sector as well, that is, we have FMCG and infra as well, right? So if we look up at chart, then we have like Nifty IT, where we have monthly, which is above moving average, about to break out of 60, which means it has started showing strength, and there is a possibility that it can break out of 60 and it can go into an uptrend as well, which means like a long term trend is going into an uptrend. And then we have weekly, which gives smaller corrections since last 2 weeks, but in this last week, it has given proper comeback by taking almost 60 support as well, which is a good sign. And on daily time frame, it gave a U-shaped recovery, which is also like showing strength. But until and unless it does not break out of 60 on weekly and daily time frame, we are not going to execute the trade into IT sector. And from being into value bank sector, right now it is heading towards momentum based sector. Then we have Nifty Auto, monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, but not walk off the band with a red candle. Weekly is also sustaining above 60, and since last 3 weeks, it is giving consolidated like a downtrend. And then we have daily time frame, which broke down of moving average, and 2 days it gave very loud move, which was completely unexpected. But it also resisted to cross 60 in like last week, where it took like a 60 resistance, and it gave like very good red candle as well. And smaller correction has happened, but is this particular correction going to last long for upcoming few weeks? That's the confirmation which we will get in upcoming week. But the overall perspective of auto sector is looking good. Then we have Nifty Metal monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, and like an indecisive candle. Weekly is also in a consolidation zone since there are so many weeks. And I guess the chart is wrong. We have like FMCG chart here, and the name is mentioned as Nifty Metal. So we have Nifty FMCG, where on weekly time frame it is completely consolidating around the RSI 60 itself. So it has to either break out or break down. And on daily time frame as well, it is completely between 40-60, which means it is mentioning that right now it is right now I'm completely in a consolidation zone. Then we have Nifty FMCG, again like a double chart here we have for Nifty FMCG. And then comes yep, it is not updated here, and the previous one was updated, as you can see on screen. So Nifty Metal chart, unfortunately, we don't have for this particular week's weekly mastermind. And then we have Nifty FMC, Nifty Energy, where it has resisted to cross 60 on monthly time frame double time. You can see here on monthly time frame, it has resisted to cross 60 twice, which is not a good sign. On weekly also, it was unable to sustain above 60, and it has given like a strong comeback once again. But there is a possibility that it can sustain above 60, and it can pull back the monthly time frame as well on the upside. But on daily time frame, it will have to give like a stronger comeback. Then only it will take 60 like it will take 60 support on weekly time frame, then only it will break out of 60 on monthly time frame as well. And then comes Nifty Pharma, where we have like monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, almost all-time high zone. Weekly is completely in a consolidation zone above 60 itself in terms of price action. And then comes daily time frame, which is completely forming similar tops and similar bottoms. And right now it's below moving average as well. Then comes Nifty Infra, where monthly is above 60, squeeze open on the upside, walk off the band, but indecisive candle. Weekly is also above 60 with an indecisive candle, and daily is consolidating with moving average. So there is a possibility that infra sector can be one of the best performing sector in upcoming week once it breaks out of 60 and breaks out of moving average as well. Then we have Nifty Realty, where monthly is above 60, squeeze open on the upside, walk off the band. We have like all-time high zone. Weekly is also sustaining above those zone itself, and daily is about to break out of 60. So this can also be one of the best performing sector in upcoming week. Then we have Nifty Media, where monthly is completely consolidating around the moving average. Weekly is also sustaining above 60, and daily is between 40-60. So monthly and daily time frame are in a consolidation zone as of now. But there is a possibility that media can also be one of the best performing sector in upcoming months. And then we have some of the weekly best performers from Nifty 50, and even this particular data is not accurate because the best performers, wherever like I have even mentioned the website as well, from which I take the data about weekly best performers and worst performers. But the data is from, you can consider the comparison is from last week, Thursday till this particular week. So I guess the data is not going to be accurate. But my main intention to share weekly best performers and worst performers is so that you can understand that if there are huge number of stocks on best performing side or like worst performing side, you can focus more on those stocks for long and short. And that's what that main intention for me to share this is all about. So we have VEDL, which is up by 6.89. We have Bajaj Finserv up by 6.17. Then we have Bajaj Finance, Titan LT, that is Larsen and Turbo. Then we have Infosys, Zeal Limited, and these are some of the best performing stocks. Then we have some of the weak performing or the worst performing stocks. We have IBL Housing down by 6.95. We have OLGC, which was down by 3.20. Then we have Axis Bank, Maruti, Power Grid. Then we have Tech Mahindra and Coal India. These are some of the mixed match stocks into weekly best performers and worst performers as well. Then come some of the trend following stocks, which are monthly, weekly, daily above 60. First and foremost, we have LNTFH, where monthly is above 60, weekly is also above 60, and daily is also freshly breaking out of 60. And we can trade based on system 3 as well, where we are executing the trade on candle high, and candle low is going to be our stop loss, and we can aspire for 1:3 and 1:5. And even the volume is also looking good, so that's also a very good signal. Then we have DLF, where monthly is above 60, squeeze open on the upside, walk off the band. Weekly is also opening the squeeze in a fresh manner, and daily has also freshly broken out of 60, and squeeze has also opened on the upside. So we can definitely execute the trade. And right now we are having like a very big candle on alert as an alert bar. So what we can do is we can execute the trade above the alert candle, and we can keep half of that particular alert candle as our stop loss, and then we can aspire for 1:3 and 1:5. And then we have like Bajaj Finance, where monthly is above 60, squeeze open on the upside. Weekly is also having same confirmation. Daily is already sustaining above 60, so we can go for lower time frames, that is hourly and 15 minutes time frame for further confirmations, and then we can execute the trade. Then we have HDFC AMC monthly has freshly broken out of 60, weekly is already sustaining above 60, and daily has also taken moving average support and freshly breaking out of 60, but volume is not that good. So definitely in upcoming week, we can trade into this particular stock once we get proper confirmations. Then we have Titan monthly, weekly, daily, all are above 60. Daily has freshly broken out of 60. So similar confirmation, that is similar rules, that is we have to buy above the alert candle and keep the stop loss below that particular alert candle as a stop loss, and aspire for 1:3 and 1:5 risk reward ratio. Then we have some of the tracking stocks for upcoming week, which we as a community of the Achievers Club, all the members, me also, like all of us are tracking these particular stocks. And first and foremost, we have Balrampur Chini, where monthly has freshly resisted, weekly has also resisted, daily is taking proper moving average support. So from this point of time, once it gives proper momentum, there is a possibility that it can give like a swing move, or there is also a possibility where on daily time frame it forms higher tops and higher bottoms, and it takes weekly and monthly above 60 as well. So that will become like 10-star signal for us. Then comes we have Oro Pharma monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, walk off the band with a red candle. Weekly also same confirmations, but not walk off the band, and daily has taken almost moving average support, and 60 is yet to, like, it is yet to break out of 60. So that's the confirmation which we are waiting for. Then we have Nifty, then we have Whale, where monthly is above 60, weekly is also above 60, and daily is that change in polarity in terms of time. You can consider it in terms of price action, where in last weekly mastermind session as well, where I shared about this particular stock, but 60 breakout, once it breaks out of 60 and moving average, then it will become like a 10-star signal for us. Then we have VSOC monthly, weekly are above 60, daily consolidating around moving average. So once it breaks out, we can definitely trade based on system 3. Then we have Canara Bank monthly, weekly, daily, all were above 60, but daily gives smaller correction. And right now, based on almost moving average support and 60 breakout, we can execute the trade once again into this particular stock. Then we have some of the previous cup pattern stocks which we have discussed so far into previous weekly mastermind sessions. First and foremost, we have DB Realty, where a resolution point was around 168.70, and current market prices again 168.70. Or I guess there is a possibility that there can be a glitch as well, or maybe like a there might be a wrong data which might be entered by my side. There is a possibility, but you can definitely cross check this particular stock because it was completely in a consolidation zone, and breakout is yet to happen. And once it breaks out, then we can definitely execute the trade. Then we have Mahabank, that is Bank of Maharashtra, where the resolution point was around 41.95 and current market price is around 48.50. And have a look at volume almost in like multi-millions and billions as well, which is a very, very good signal. Then comes PCBL, where resolution point was around 159.40 and current market price is around 196.35. So I guess almost around the zone of 197, 198. We have target number 2 for this particular stock as well. And even most of the members of our community are also holding this particular position in the breakout zone and all. Right. So these are some of the trending stocks, tracking stocks, and some of the cup pattern stocks for this particular week. I hope that you are absolutely clear about this overall analysis. And make sure you're sharing your biggest takeaways below this particular video. And let's see how it's going to take place and how overall market performs into upcoming week, because since last so many weeks we were having like smaller correction. But is this particular correction going to continue further? That's the confirmation which we will get in upcoming week itself in most of the sector specific like index and stock specific as well. And make sure you share this particular video with your friends and loved ones, and make sure you follow us on Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming videos. And even from upcoming week, like I am having some of the new initiatives which are in my mind as of now. Although in previous videos itself I shared something about stock trading secrets as well, which I gave as a free giveaway. And in upcoming videos, I'll promote it even more so that maximum people can get benefit out of it. And looking forward to see you in upcoming videos and upcoming initiatives as well. Those are going to create a win-win-win situation for everybody. Till then, make sure you are staying tuned and looking forward to see you in next videos. Till then, you share your biggest takeaways below this particular video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, live fully, love openly, and make the difference today. I wish you joy and abundance in all you do.